shift. Full stop. The other relief claimed in the present petition is with respect to disclosure of the answer sheet and the question papers of the same examination. Full stop. At present, we are examining only the question of holding examinations in 2 shifts or a single shift as claimed by the petitioners. Full stop. Next paragraph. This court issued notices on 5th of May 2025 in the present petitions, requiring the respondents to file their response. The response has been filed, and primarily 2 grounds have been taken in support of holding 2 shift examinations. Number 1, that the number of candidates who appear in the said examination are too large, and for them it is difficult for the examining body to find secure centers to hold examination in 1 shift. And the second, that if examinations are held in 1 shift, they could be unscrupulous. What is that word used? Malpractice. Unscrupulous elements may get involved, and there could be malpractices. Full stop. We find that the total number of candidates appearing who have applied for the aforesaid examination is 2,42,678. The examination is held all over the country and not in 1 city. Stop. We are not ready to accept that in the entire country, and considering the technological advancement in this country, the examining body could not find enough centers to hold the examination in 1 shift. Holding examinations in 2 shifts creates arbitrariness and also does not keep all the students, all the candidates take the examination of the same level. Full stop. Any 2 question papers can never be said to be having an identical level of difficulty or ease. There has to be a variation. Normalization may be applied in exceptional cases, but not in a routine manner year after year. Full stop. Next paragraph. The examination for this year is scheduled for 15th of June 2025. There's still more than 2 weeks for the examining body to identify further centers to hold the examination in 1 shift. Full stop. We accordingly direct that the respondents to make further arrangements for holding the examination in 1 shift, and also ensure that full transparency and secure centers are complete transparency is maintained and secure centers are identified. Full stop. The issue relating to the second relief claim will be considered after the examinations are held. Another arguments में note कर दीजिएगा. Another argument raised vehemently on behalf of the respondents is that even if the examining body makes an effort to identify more centers, it may need more time, which may result into the delay in holding the examinations, and all consequent counseling and admissions, etc., would be delayed, which would be not in line with the timeline fixed by this court. Full stop. This argument is also not accepted. as there is still sufficient time for the examining body to identify sufficient number of centers for holding one examination in one shift. Full stop. Let the matters be listed. On 14 July 2025.
By this process of identifying centers will not be complete by the 15th of
Because
June.
by 15 June, we
Apply
won't be
for
able
extension
to
of time or whatever you want. It's up to you.
Your Lordships may include it in your
Today,
Lordship's order.
your Lordship will need to consider this.
You start working
Your
on it.
Lordships may
You
observe
apply
it,
for
my Lords,
extension, the court will consider that. But hold examination in one
Lordships,
shift.
in today's order, if your Lordships could consider it. and
Infrastructure is there. It is for you to identify it and pay for it. If you don't want to spend money, it's a different thing.
Because it's
Otherwise,
not a
there is
question of
sufficient
money at all.
infrastructure available.
Once again, my Lord, your Lordship will not bind us down to the 15th of June because identifying
Your
centers.
Lordships may kindly observe.
Date according to you. If you want to extension, you ask for time.
May I request your Lordship to give us time?
That's up to you. You apply for
Lordships may
that.
kindly.
If you are not able to do it,
My Lord,
file an affidavit and application saying that it's not possible to do it. The court will consider your request.
Your Lordships, we are making a submission today, my Lords.
Today, my Lord, your Lordship will consider it today, my Lord. Your Lordship will leave it open that we will.
It would be open for the respondents to apply for extension of time if they find that they are not able to identify the required number of centers.
Or, my Lord, it would be open for us to extend the time suitably, my Lord. If your
You
Lordship
can do
will
that
say-
on your own.
Yeah, that's right. Your Lordship will say that, my Lord.
Please, your Lordship's observation would be required because we are
You take time from the court
going
only.
against the Supreme Court.
We are asking your Lordship for time today, my Lord. You won't be able to do it by the 15th of June, my Lord. Your Lordship will.
Request the court will do it. Don't hold the examination.
The easy way out, so now you burn a little midnight oil and try to find the center.
It won't be possible, my Lord. I have the department
Because
here,
by
right here,
15
my Lord.
June,
Right
it is
here.
not possible.
You did it last year. By now, you should have come up with a solution so that you don't do this again.
My Lord, your Lord.
How is it a fair process to have two
Your
shifts?
Lordship.
Whole year you have wasted and now you are saying that we have no time. Why did you not look for enough centers
Now that
and
you-
identify them for holding one shift examination?
Now that your Lordships have decided. Just 1 minute, man. Now that your Lordships.
So why are you should? Everyone wants to speak.
Now that your Lordships have only directed us to hold it in one shift, please give us, my Lord, that liberty to. My
We have
Lord,
given you the liberty to apply for extension.
my Lord, by the time we apply for extension, the exam will be done.
Then you make a mention, the court will accept
You
it.
made up your mind that you're not going to be able to do it without even trying.
Your Lordship have already directed
Try
us.
at least. There is
Your
enough
Lordships,
infrastructure in the country.
we know about the
Is it the case that we don't have
All
enough
right, next
centers
case.
for 240,000
Next case.
candidates?
Lordship.
Your Lordships may kindly observe in this very order, my Lords, that
Next
some
case.
more time be obliged.
लड़की के शादी में जाना चाहता हूँ 26
And I may just apologize for some incorrect statement made when I had mentioned him. I checked up with the client. My client has one son who's married, but he doesn't stay with